Here we go, Brian, kicking off the main card here. The youngest fighter on the card, but one of the busiest fighters that fights for Cage Fury Fighting Championships, all the way from Christiansburg, Virginia. The 20-year-old fighting out of Tech Top Team, Christian Lights Out Leonard.
I say, you said it best, busy is the word. This guy's constantly active, constantly fighting, but constantly evolving his game. Now tonight, it's going to be an outstanding fight because I love the matchup. As usual, CFFC does a great job at matching these guys up. Going to be facing off against Joe Agostini, but Chris Leonard's a guy, he's in the gym constantly. He's fighting constantly. If he's not fighting, he's on his way to a fight, Mike. You know, that kind of thing. So he's a guy that, you know, is always going to be prepared. He's always going to be in shape, you know, and he is very well-rounded, as it says there, as you see.
He's got a lot of poise for a young kid. I mean, you look at him in there, and he's so nonchalant, doesn't have a care in the world. This will be his 12th professional fight in about 2.5 years. He's won some, he's lost some, he's faced some pretty good guys. But tonight is a very interesting fight. He's taking on a guy who, well, we'll get to him in a second, but trust me when I say, two very interesting, the guy coming up, Agostini, a very interesting fighter indeed.
That's a great story. Fight brought to you tonight by Popcorn Buddha. This fight's going to be at 170 pounds. Like you said, Leonard's a guy who's always active, but, you know, as the music gets turned up here at the Borgata in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Joseph Agostini, and what a story, Mike Adams. This guy is 42 years young.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, coming out, making a statement tonight. His record's really not the focus. The guy is an absolute brawler, and the word says it right there. He's a pioneer. The story, Mike, years ago when MMA was evolving, there was a guy that flew in from Japan. He fought him at the Taj Mahal, and he buried him. So this is a guy, he's a founding father, if you will, of mixed martial arts. Coming back here tonight to make a statement, showing that even at 42, you can rededicate yourself, get in shape, but man, what a fight he's going to have tonight against Christian Leonard. Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see how Agostini does. Like as you mentioned, 42 years of age, fighting out of Pellegrino Mixed Martial Arts, out of Bricktown, New Jersey. Hasn't fought, hasn't stepped in the cage in over 4 years, but during his career, fought some really tough guys. UFC veteran John Howard, Dan Miller, Mark Stevens, Jorge Santiago. He's won some, he's lost some, but win or lose, Santiago has always left it all in the cage. And Christian Leonard, half the age of Agostini.
Yeah, half the age. Agostini could be his
father
potentially, you know, so, you know, see what happens tonight.
Agostini's helped some of the best mixed artists get ready for their fights. Agostini, as you can see, more than twice the age of Christian Lights Out Leonard. Height, weight, reach, almost identical. Let's send it over to our ring announcer, Dr. Dave Sarnoff, for the official fighter introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and fighting fans coming to us from all over the world, the Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa right here in Atlantic City, New Jersey would like to welcome you to Cage Fury Fighting Championships. All bouts this evening are sanctioned by the New Jersey Athletic State Control Board with full unified rules. Commissioner Larry Hazard Sr., Chairman Tony Orlando, Counsel Nick Lembo, cage side physicians Dr. Stephen Oxler, Dr. David King, and Dr. Sherry Walken. I'll be your ring announcer this evening, Dr. David Sarnoff. Our scorekeeper is the lovely Ellen Rubin, and our timekeeper, my man, Julius Proenza. Now for the next bout of the evening, which is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the CFFC welterweight division. This bout is sponsored by Popcorn Buddha. It's an enlightening snack. Now, standing to my left, out of the blue corner, weighing in at 169.8 pounds, fighting for Tech Top Team out of Christiansburg, Virginia, Christian Lights Out Leonard. Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 170.8 pounds, fighting for Pellegrino Mixed Martial Arts out of Bricktown, New Jersey, Joseph Agostini. Referee in charge of the action once the
very different from both fighters. Agostini pacing back and forth like a caged lion. Christian Leonard looks like he's waiting in line for a sandwich.
And it's always the demeanor as we get ready to kick this off.
Referee, third man in the cage, referee Keith Peterson. Leonard in the blue gloves, Agostini, the 42-year-old, in the red gloves.
Looks great, Mike.
Oh, gets struck back early.
I don't know if that's trouble.
Big knee.
That knee was he on the ground? Wow, too much is happening here.
Leonard's doing a smart thing. He's led him back to his feet. He wants to hurt him on the feet.
Nice hooks there, exchanging. I was saying Agostini looks great. He's going to have to keep that guard up. Mike, was he dropped on that punch? Did that connect and drop him?
I think the punch and then the second big knee landed right to the body. And Leonard led him back to his feet because I think he thought he could finish him off here. And there's the brawling style of Agostini, taking it to Christian Leonard.
Got a feeling this one's not going to make it out of the first round, Mike?
No, not at all. Not even a minute in, man. Both guys throwing heavy leather.
That's an older guy and the veteran in the cage. I got to be hoping to see Agostini show well here. So I'd like to see him, you know, go out well. He looks to be in great shape. He's got to keep that hand up and watch that left hook of Leonard. I believe that's what connected on the first one.
Oh, dropped Agostini there. Referee Keith Peterson right on top of it.
If I was Leonard here, I would just push away, stay away from the ground game, keep picking him apart.
Uppercuts.
Nice uppercut there.
Watch the knees. Ooh, nice knee by Agostini. Leonard didn't like that.
Definitely see, you know, Agostini's packing good power, but maybe a flaw. Leonard, the younger, faster fighter, Mike's could be the difference maker.
As you mentioned, Brian, the brawling style. Oh! Leonard landed that left hook again, and that's it.
That's going to do the fight right there. They're not going to let him take any more punishment. That's all right.
Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out.
Get the security in there for that. Everything's going to be fine. A little bit of tempers are going to flare. They don't want a stoppage.
You know, the referee stopped the fight. Agostini didn't like it. We're still going after Leonard. Leonard didn't like it. Went after Agostini. You don't see that very often.
Okay, that's going to be the fight, folks. The victor there, Christian Leonard. Great job by Christian Leonard. Picked him apart. Mike, I'm going to look at the replay, but dropped him almost like 3 times.
Yeah.
With pinpoint striking.
Nice left hooks that seemed to land on the chin. It's a shame that we had to have that little scuffle there at the end. You know, Nick Lembo, the commissioner of New Jersey, he's not happy with that at all.
That's probably the last time we're going to see Mr. Agostini.
There we go. Boom. Left hook. They traded left hooks there. Leonard's landed first.
Just a knee coming up here. We waited.
That was early in the first round where that knee landed.
Very close, Mike.
And Leonard let him up here. But here's the end of the fight.
Leonard pushes him off him.
Oh, and Agostini pushes Peterson.
The punch that was thrown there was not at the official. He was trying to reach to get to Leonard. You know, it's unfortunate that had to go on here.
Absolutely.
But, you know, focusing on the positives would be the pinpoint striking of Christian Leonard. Joseph Agostini, 42 years old, makes it back in the cage. Can't get it done tonight. Christian Leonard, your victor.
I'm going to send it up for the official decision, Dr. David Sarnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout was stopped at 1 minute and 42 seconds in the first round, winner by TKO out of the blue corner, Christian Lights Out Leonard.
Go up to Mike Adams for an interview.
You know, a little scuffer there at the end. What did you guys say to each other just then? I know you guys kind of made up and shook hands. You know he's got a lot of friends and family that came to see him. You're from Virginia, so it is his hometown here. Go ahead, Christian. Let's let him speak.
Well, I'm not gonna say much. There's a lot of them, only one of me. If they don't like it, it's up to them. I hit him pretty hard, and I guess he didn't know that he got hit, and he didn't know that the fight was over. So he came back at me, and, you know, things happen. But, you know, this is a sport, so we kept it pretty cool at the end.
You landed a couple left hooks throughout the fight. Agostini's been around this sport for a long time. He started fighting in 1999. You know, you were just a kid when he started in this sport. So, you know, how did it feel to face a guy who's a little bit more than twice your age?
Yeah, no, I was 5 whenever he started fighting, and you know, he has a pretty extensive record, and you know, I respect him a lot. I don't know what at the end it was about, but anytime, I'd love a rematch if he wants one. It was a good fight.
Congratulations, Christian Leonard, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for your winner, Christian Lights Out Leonard.
Here we go for the replay. You're going to see the striking of Leonard. Boom, there's the jab. That drops Joe Agostini, but he recovers more punches from Leonard. Great job at protecting from the takedown defense, and there's a big knee, which more punishment there to Joe Agostini. Take a look again here. Agostini throws the hook, but he eats yet another jab, and that was the difference maker, was that left hand of Christian Leonard. More punches from there, and you're going to see the referee step in to end the fight. Your victor tonight, Christian Leonard, Cage Theory Fighting Championships.
Good evening.